So
Um,
I don't get it.
I'm looking at the. I'm trying not to like look too much into it, but I'm looking at the kill time of the logs that did this. They seem to kill 1 minute, 2 minutes before enrage. So I do
So I'm
believe you're
assuming they
supposed.
just kill it before the last worms of men. So that entire
Yeah,
last part doesn't matter.
Maybe
So
they're like letting you use Earthly Star and Horoscope since they're not quote unquote active heals. Like
even
you
then,
can
there's no
press them
fucking way.
before.
There's just no way. Like that, the amount of damage you take from that shit, like
Yeah.
I just don't see that as possible. Like you have to either kill it during or like before that worm's met, which just yeah.
Wait, do people do this HAL mode like synced or like doing this mid eye level thing?
The min eye level, I'm assuming. It's, if you,
well,
that doesn't really matter, I guess. But
Are we?
again, I try to not
Hello.
spoil myself, but I jump. I found a log and jumped to the end. They killed during the Worms of Lament cast. So you are supposed to. That is a soften rage.
yeah, okay, then that makes more sense because yeah, as I said, if you can't heal during that worm's event, then I don't know how that would be possible to
Yeah.
do the entire worm's event.
And you are supposed to do this with like Biz. Otherwise, you're not skipping Worms Lament.
Well, E4S felt like we were in this, so let's see.
Oh wait, was the HAL mode designed for like during Shadowbringers?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
They tend to-
Your accessories, Saber.
So we already have something to discuss, right? The 1/4 of the arena thing.
Yeah, I don't think that's that hard to do. You just have to stack the things. Well, not stack them, but it doesn't hit the middle, right? The thing, the circle things.
I
'Cause
think there's just a knockback from the middle, if I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
like
you
what?
get knocked back from the middle.
Yeah, but you can arms length that, can't you?
No. If memory serves me, you cannot.
Aren't we forced to do this?
What?
Just like place them and then dodge in the center of them. Sorry, that's not actually where they would be put, but
We can do that, but then yeah, we would have to literally go into thingy and pixel perfect position them. I was just gonna say do this because I don't see why this wouldn't work because I swear you can. What's his name? And then the group would be like there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you would have the tank be like there.
wait, what about the two flares?
Well,
Oh, the
'cause you have
tank
a-
right at the back. Okay.
Yeah, one of the tanks gets the flare, right? So the tank would be at B, and the rest of the group would be at A. And then that just solves it, surely.
We're gonna need all our
I-
MIT for that.
Yeah, well, you're gonna need it anyway, because even if you do it the way you were saying it, you still... I'm pretty sure you still do it the same way.
yeah. Just a realization.
I have a very big like memory that's the arms length does not work with that, but we can just test it.
It does work.
Oh, okay then. We could
Yeah,
just
I'm
do
pretty
that.
sure I always use arms length for that.
Okay.
Saber, do you want to pull because of HG? I don't think you can use it after this first buster to have it back up at the end.
Okay.
Riri, you take top down or is it bottom up?
I don't know
That
what you're
one.
talking about. I've never healed this fight.
Oh, we need to assume people.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do top down.
Okay, top down.
Shall we try this? Let's just do a quick
Yeah,
priority.
I don't know why we are yapping about like.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh yeah. I'll give you a stream in a second. Just send you
I'll get
the-
first rep.
I'm watching.
Oh, on YouTube?
Yeah, but Discord streams get to whenever.
And the reason we're yapping is because aren't we just doing different strats? Like, if we're just gonna clear the fight normally, then, or like,
I mean, we didn't even. I do not remember anything of the fight. I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
then we probably shouldn't be doing hell mode for a fight that no one remembers.
Step burns are back. I don't remember. Oh,
Okay, well, I clearly forgot that again.
I hope.
What quadrant were we doing this at?
The one where all the markers are.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can't put this here. Okay. Yeah, I can't put this there.
Ow.
So do you want to put like the stars on the opposite side, or do you want to do like stars normally?
We get a clip of that.
What?
The AoEs that we drop.
it's on the numbers.
Yeah, that's what Peng was
Okay.
explaining. The 1, 2, 3, 4 is where the stars would be. The flare would be at
Sorry,
B.
I
and the
didn't
group would
hear
be
him
at A.
say stars, so I didn't know. Okay.
Wait, how does the first mechanic work again?
I think she cleaves something, and then the green mirror that it hits goes off, and then the green mirror hits the red mirror, and then the red mirror goes off. The red mirror is just like delayed, and then the green mirror is sooner.
Easy way to remember that is if it's driving, go between the green mirrors first in front of her. And if it's biting, go between the green and the red mirror behind her. So like, does that make sense?
Driving
I
is forward
think I get
AoE,
it.
and biting is backwards.
They just
Okay.
they just copied what she does and green go first.
Fools,
Okay.
you would stoke the fires.
I can call it out for you. It's biting.
Oh, that is. Okay, bite is.
Now run to the other side because the red
Okay.
mirror's gonna go off.
What is the name of the other cast?
Driving.
Driving.
Your blood shall freeze.
I didn't know.
Okay, what happened to the markers?
I was replacing them, but yeah, someone pulled. We haven't
Sorry,
decided
I'll put them
this
back
is what
then.
we want to do, but okay, yeah, you do that.
What is that, like there, there. Out fun? That should be fun, right? And then the group would be like here-ish, I think. Somewhere around there. And then
Yeah, so 1 to 4 would be the flares. Group stacks at alpha after the lines go off. Is that what you're saying?
that. So group stacks there, and then the flare would go to C. Okay, could someone save that just so someone removes that, then you can just put it back.
Sorry, where are the stars going?
1, 2, 3,
1, 2,
4.
3, 4.
Where's like the tank, angular, and DBS going?
How's it distributed?
Tank healer
Uh,
to DPS.
Yeah.
Okay, looking at the boss, we just do HTMR. Okay.
The 4 healer, tank, 3, etc.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
HTMR looking at the
Okay.
boss.
Okay.
Fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Keep the boss mid.
Right.
Because if it's driving, you can pull her stuff. Oh, sorry, fighting. It's driving. Going north, east. She's gonna jump back to middle.
HTMR looking at the boss for flares, for stars. Flares go to C. I guess when the stars appear is a good time to press her cast.
She casts Heavenly Strike.
Is that the knockback?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're not riding out with the flare, then just press sure cast so you can stay at A. Well, I didn't see properly because I was dead. Was there a big enough safe spot? We can pull again, by the way, because there's nothing really to do for the first.
It's
first
not
second.
big enough now.
Should we not
What's
be
up?
looking at the safe spot?
Fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Yeah, the safe spot is not big enough. There is no safe spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have to change that.
So, yeah. So you can't stand on 2 and 3. You have to
So then put
close
2 and
to
3 closer to 1 and 4.
Yes, well, we can't
Yeah.
because we're holding the boss already. But
Yeah. I mean, okay. So if you're tank and melee, just put it closer to the edge.
Driving. Northwest.
Okay. Remember, tank and melee go closer to the edge.
Shall freeze.
Knockback immune. Flare go out.
There's still the
Nigel, what is that sound you make?
What the fuck's going on? Sorry, hold on.
The
Whoa.
light shall usher.
When you say
I-
closer to the edge, because that didn't happen.
Such impudence.
I'm getting a Riri.
Oh,
If I don't
why
die.
are we still pulling?
Yeah, I would reset that.
Consume you.
Yeah.
I don't know if or not.
Okay, let me just check the order of events. If you wanna pull, go ahead. I just want to see what is going on.
By the way, Pressure, the AoE that you were trying to avoid by stepping to the side, it doesn't go off for a little bit of time, so you can.
That's why I'm timelining it. I'm gonna figure out. Yeah.
Sorry. If you guys put it on 2 and 3, this is a safe spot.
Yeah.
If you put it here, you're basically getting click for it.
Okay, then just put the same. Yeah, let's just do that then.
Because this one is gonna go. It's actually closer to like here. It's gonna be very pixel perfect.
Did you guys move already 2 and 3 backwards or no? Did someone move 2 and 3 back or no?
Someone did, yeah.
Okay. Alright.
I feel like the flare should be like all the way on the edge. The second flare.
Okay. Remember to.
What is needles?
When you drop the AoE, the thing that looks like a star shape thing.
Okay.
I think you guys were calling it stars, right?
Mm-hmm.
I also don't think this is the safe spot because, like, the way it shoots out is it shoots out this way, and it shoots out this way, and then it shoots out this way. So like, it's gonna hit here. So like, this should be a safe spot here or back here.
Sorry, can you show me again?
Behind her. Southeast.
Knockback immune. If you have flare, go out.
I'm frozen, I can't.
Yeah, that's definitely not the safe spot.
I'm gonna need an Asuna there.
That's my bad.
That's okay.
There was an AoE in the spot that I'm supposed to put the.
Yeah, you can just.
As I already said to Pressure, he was trying to go there, and then it doesn't go off before you have to get out. So you can put it there in the AoE and then just leave.
Okay, understood. Sorry, I was having a side conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Just quickly, does the quadrant we use not depend on the spawn pattern? Because it can either be a north, south, or east-west spawn.
Well, we're not using the north-south thing.
Okay.
Like, basically, what we're doing here is that, like, the tank is pretty much going to be standing in an AoE and getting hit by it. Because we either do the thing you suggested, but then we need to do pixel perfect, and someone's going to have to figure that out. Because I don't know where you put the markers to do that. Or we do it this way, where just the tank stands in one of the AoEs, the circle ones, and the rest of the group is in the middle, and we just hard mitigate it.
Okay. Alright.
I don't really care which way we do it, but I have no idea where to put markers for, like, the other way of doing it.
Let's confirm that this way works.
Got hit by the line AoE.
Wait, did we not all just die to the line AoE?
Yeah, if you look at the VOD, there was a line AoE around C.
So we need to change something, right?
it
No, people
the people
placing
did things incorrectly, is what we're
Oh,
saying,
I
not
see.
where they're supposed to go. C is not where you put the star.
Okay, okay.
And then Riri just asked like
Put it
about
back.
the AOE bit there.
Put it back.
Alright, let's go.
Back the marker.
Yeah, the marker's in the wrong spot. I don't know who changed the marker, but
Just
You guys
place it
gotta
on the
stop bullying
diamond
if we
south
need
of
to
that.
fix something in the arena. This is not... Because, like, if these markers are wrong and we are using the markers to solve the mechanic, there's no point in getting there. Right?
Okay, so should we wipe and fix markers?
Yes.
Okay.
Should not be pulling if I have to fix something.
Alright, move the A to the safe spot. Whoever knows where it is. Alright, I'll do it. Is this correct? Or I think it's a bit more south than that. Effie, is this where you suggested would be safe?
I moved the marker, the A marker for that last attempt, and I got told I was wrong. So whoever said I was wrong should be placing the marker right now.
It was Effie.
No, I just don't think this is gonna be safe here.
Where is it going to be safe?
The marker was not here,
Where was
and
it?
I'm not 100% sure. The marker was. This is just like I don't need to go into detail here, but it was here. That's why I moved it.
Okay.
'Cause it was directly on the line of the two AoEs.
I'm gonna clip this after and we can have a look at where the safe spot is.
okay. But
Okay, cool.
let's try to make sure that we put it on the number markers so we can actually see where they're going.
I do have like a couple holes with a top down angle that you can look at.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. In front of her? Northwest.
Your blood shall freeze.
Definitely so.
Knockback immune. If you have a flare, go out.
Okay, let's look at
The
screenshot review.
The problem seems to be that I'm just gonna post in EA. I move behind the marker because like where the marker is right now, there is like clearly two lines going over, but regardless, they seem to be cleaved anyway.
Yeah, it seems like we could either go more south or more in a little bit. Either one doesn't really matter. So one of the potential better ones would be moving somewhere like right around here. That looks to be a little bit more functional. If you see it from here, I'll just post a picture.
many instances of damage did you take where you were standing, Didi?
Let me open my VOD.
Because you did not even have shields and you survived. Whatever you were.
I should have had. Never mind. I shouldn't have had that.
Yeah, I put it in the EA show.
I don't.
The
think
only damage that I took was the 2 flares. They're called frigid water. One of them did 9,500. The other did 15,300.
Okay, so you did not get hit by.
No stars hit me. No needles.
Okay, and you were above alpha, right? The one under doesn't seem to work because I was standing there, so. And I got cleaved by. Wait, I think I got cleaved by. Let's see. Yeah, I got hit by 1 needle and then the damage instances from both flares.
Yeah.
So ideally farther away, probably the one closer to the middle that you posted.
Yep. Okay, let's do that. I already moved the marker as well. So it should be around there, but again, it's like a really tight safe spot. So if the people on 2 and 3, or even like 1 and 4, are not like perfectly aligned with the line, it's going to be a bit tighter. So you also have to look a little bit and find that triangle that is in the screenshot that I posted. You have to look for that little triangle there, which might be a bit hard, but you just have to look for it. Okay, I moved the marker already, so we can go when you're ready.
Like.
Driving is northeast.
Your blood shall freeze.
There's a problem with this.
What is the problem?
So the people who place down the stars get heavied, and it's really hard to move out of those AoEs that get placed, I think, on DPS.
DPS who don't get stars.
Yeah, that don't get stars at the end after everything hits, after the flares hit.
One way I could see of possibly fixing that is so we have 2 triangles, which albeit are quite small, but that's fine. If you look in EAS, we can possibly it's exactly the 2 DPS that didn't get the AoEs, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so then if you're a DPS and you didn't get a AoE, you can just go to maybe like the lower one, and you'll take a bit more damage, I guess, from the flare, but
Stand on the back side.
Yeah, on the lower one is what I just said. And then the rest of the party stands on the upper one, the one closer to the boss, the inner one. and then that way the party members will not have as much to run to get out of the AoE. Can we do that? So if I go into
It's
the
exactly
thing, it should...
here, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
we'll
didn't
try
figure
that.
out what you want to do with that marker. What is the point of that?
The DPS, I did not get
star.
the DPS without star, yeah.
Didn't we determine that that is like a not safe spot in the previous pool?
I posted it in the 8S channel. It looks pretty safe from
And
all the
I
AoEs.
mentioned that I mentioned that I got cleaved by the needles in the back when I standing there.
From the 1 and 4 needles?
Yeah.
I mean,
Let me find it in my VOD, but that's the
yeah, if you want to go find that, because that seems to either be a misplacement issue or maybe like lag or something, because in the picture that I sent, it doesn't look like any one of the back ones cleave it. Or the back one that you can see in the picture.
Let's test it out.
Okay.
I'll look in the VOD, but we can pull in the meantime. I don't have to keep looking at the VOD and everyone sits doing nothing.
Yep, let's go.
Okay, I'm following. Just try to remember the tank with ice needs the Sunan.
It says on healer and tank, so if you have it, listen to yourself. If you don't, listen to the tank.
Driving.
I actually got my VPN up after this pool. I'm lagging like I don't do.
As a reminder, DPS that didn't get stars go to B, flares go to C, rest of group go to A. Knockback immune.
I think that was just
give me
the
one
flare
second.
not moving out.
Yeah, I did not get hit by needle, but I did get hit by flares for 33k total.
I probably
Over
like
shield.
If it helps, if you don't get the star AoE,
You
as
get
a
the
healer
flare, right?
tank, you get the flare, yeah.
Snow, super quickly. Are you gonna turn on your VPN pressure? I think that's a yes. Snow, can you compare the visual of the star to the actual star going off? I'm not sure if they're the exact same size.
Yeah, let me look at my VOD.
Yeah, I would appreciate it. I don't know if they're the same size, 'cause I feel like if they're the size that they're showing, then it would be a lot easier for us to not die there.
You can't see shit in my POV, I'll turn it around next time.
If you can see anything.
What are you guys looking for exactly, by the way?
Just to see if the actual cast finish is the same size as the cast show of the star. So the indicator versus the completed.
I have to move things because what was an issue in that poll was that the B marker was getting cleaved with one of the circles going around the outside, and because of the way that the timing works, those are going off very close to when the stars are going off. So I have to change the markers there. So let me just do that.
Where are you able to put those?
Also, I will go back to one of the things that Noah said. Should we not flip the arena depending on which AoEs are going off first or second? Like we're setting up everything like southwest, but the timing you're talking about like the AoEs going off and then flares having to be all the way back. It would be easier if we were on like a different quadrant that has that AoE going off first instead of second, right?
So you want to switch it based on?
Markers, yeah, we'd have to do it based without markers then, because it's random.
Yeah, that's fine. That would be okay. For as long as like I can put a quick diagram for like where each row goes and follow that too, if that helps.
So now, did you find any differences, or is it too hard to tell?
It's quite hard to tell.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's going to be like extremely tight, but like and it's not like the cardinal circles, it's the intercardinal circles. So as it's just the AoEs are turning, it's just like, yeah. So I guess we can try this and just look at the VOD after, if we just put them perfectly on the markers and just see if that helps.
I don't, where you have 2 and 3, I don't think that's possible. I'm
You don't think it's
sure
okay? I'll try to move it a bit more back.
I'm just pretty sure that if you do that, then it's instant death, like for the people. Like, even with the 2 marker being here, the safe spot is still pretty tiny, where A is.
Yeah, I mean, I want to move it back as much as possible, but the more I move it back, the more that the circle players have to go further back into the intercardinal circles.
Is it worse if we put it here?
I guess not. No. I mean,
I'll be honest, I don't really know what you mean. Can you show me what you're talking about right now? Because
Where's the 2 marker? 2 on top of that. Okay. I'm just like putting it back here. Ish. Does that make it worse on the inside or better?
I think that would create a clearer
is there enough room that like
you can't place it there because then these 2 overlap and you both die.
I think it just means like as close as you can without it overlapping. Because they're not like massive, I think.
The circle AoEs, they are pretty big.
Oh yeah, they are kind of, yeah.
Like the furthest back you can probably put it is probably here.
I can I have it on my screen right now if you want to look.
I'm just confused as to why you're moving these at all.
Okay, I mean we can keep trying it, but
to make the A and B safe spot bigger, so that the people who have who are going to have the circles drop on them at the very end of the mechanic are not too close to the rest of the group.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, then put it here. Try it here. I was just confused why you put it closer, because that makes it even smaller. Like if you want, then put it onto these icicles here. And you do the same.
Yeah, I'm just asking you. I'm messing around with it because right now it's just like really tight and inconsistent. So gotta play around with the markers.
I posted a screenshot. The closest, like from the edge of the arena, the closest you could place the other AoE would be if the person in front stood like right on this like tip of this arrow right here.
Right. But to answer Hank, the reason why I'm trying to move it closer to the center of the arena, the 2 and the 3, is because the further back the 2 and the 3 goes, the B players have to go further back out towards the edge of the arena as well. And last time on my poll, when I was one of the B players, I had to go further back into one of the Shiva circles on the outside. So I'm trying to move the 2 and the 3 closer, so that both safe spots are a little bit closer to the center of the arena, so that the B players are now overlapped with the Shiva circles.
I I had a suggestion, but it's
Then do
totally
this
different.
instead. Like,
But it's
put that
totally
there
different from what you guys are doing, so I
and
don't
put
know
that
if I
there.
should mention or not.
Take notes of that. If we,
Okay,
I don't wanna dismiss it, but let's just try this theory for now. But
okay.
keep notes of what you wanna do.
I mean, I'm just trying to move the markers around because like you can't see shit when everything resolves, so it's really hard to come to a conclusion.
Well, yeah. All I'm saying is you can't move the 2 and 3 up more because then
Yeah,
the
that's
safe
fine.
spot doesn't
I
exist
understand
anymore.
that.
I was really confused why you were like pushing those forward and leaving the 1s and the 4s back. I didn't understand you wanted to move the 1s, 4s forward. Like we can try this. I don't know the exact position of like where these need to go. As I said, like we just need
I
to
think you
figure it
guys are rambling about reasoning that doesn't really matter. We have a setup we wanna try. We pull. We see if it doesn't work. We change.
Okay.
I get that we have like a pull. I get we have reasons for trying different things, and I guess that's the point of what we are doing. So let's try do what we said last raid, right? Let's get a theory, try the theory, and adjust from there. With this setup we have right here, do we have the non-star DPS also stacking A? Is
Biting behind her. Southeast.
I'm not
I
sure because
forgot
this
the-
is not my setup. I
I
don't know.
forgot to put the B marker, I presume.
okay, so the non-star DPS will still be fired. That's the question.
We're gonna try that in the end, correct? I just want to see how to make A not cancer.
The question I have is, these
Yes,
non-star DPS are gonna be
be out, be out, yes, be out, or else
Okay.
you're gonna kill people.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, that isn't it. Let's take off.
I probably got myself fucked over because I forgot the knockback too, to be honest.
Okay, that didn't work. I just closed off everything.
To your point there, Effie, that you communicated without communicating, let's put the healer back here in the tank in front, yeah. Flare.
Hey, does anyone
Cool.
have an idea they want to try next? Because this doesn't work.
Wait, sorry. What are we doing with the healer thing?
The flares. The tank with the flare stays at A, and the healer with the flare goes back to C.
Oh, okay.
I do believe it. We need someone to like actually make correct like size AoEs for that, because this is extremely precise.
I'm trying to find a picture of the arena so I can use that. If anyone has one, just post in the chat.
Back to trying this.
Well, we already did that, so that didn't work. As for the reason that I said, since I mean, if nobody has an idea that we haven't already tried, then I'm gonna try one.
Alright.
1 second, I'll look at thoughts.
I can't for the life of me see the safe spots.
That was pre-cancer.
I had one idea at the start that was shut down, but it was putting the stars right next to each other. Like this. Hold on. I'm forming a safe spot in between them. I'm not sure exactly where they would go, but they'd be closer together.
Maybe if you line them up, can I adjust this?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So maybe if you like put them directly on it, so it lines up like a teensy bit better, like this.
Yeah.
Then you could have it like directly here, maybe.
So-
Maybe you have to space the C and D a little more. Because everything has to be parallel.
I don't think you can do that because where would the safe spot be?
I think Nova wanted it to be in the middle, no?
You couldn't be in the middle because D is hitting the middle.
You could be potentially in front though, like if they're going hang on, if they're going straight and intercard, they're going card and intercard the cleaves, right?
Yeah.
Can someone tell me, I don't remember if there's a fail state, if say myself and a tank stack the needles, because I get a heavy but I don't get a vuln and I don't take any damage from it right now, so I'm thinking maybe we could just try stacking them. Just a couple.
Try it. Do you
Yeah, we
want
can
to put
try it.
like 2 together and then 2 together?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you want to do them at cardinal? Like here?
I'm not too focused on where, more like I just want to see if it works or not before we like go on a whole strategy thing.
You just want to do a quick
the
pull just to
stars?
test
Yeah.
that?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Like not worry about building a whole strat around it if it doesn't like if we don't know that it works yet.
Where do you want the party to stay? Or to attempt to stay?
Well, if we can stack them on top of each other at A and B, then the party can be wherever the fuck they want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
just
I'm
try this.
pulling. Yeah.
Let's just try and see if the damage works.
DPS will go to A and tank will go to B. Just like Giga Shield, I guess. And then, don't worry about the non-star people right now. Like, fuck off. They're gonna...
Yeah, cool. Fighting behind her. Southeast.
Okay, so
So you
DPS
want me-
with stars going to A, supports with stars going to B. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to overmid this one?
Yeah, I'll
the
I'll
start,
move
yeah.
my Samba from Diamond Frost to the everything else
Okay.
after.
Gotta stack them on the micros. Move out. And
Okay,
everyone
just damage
stack
down.
here.
We get damage down,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
Yeah.
Are we
The other-
okay with getting damage down?
Yeah, we died to the flares being on top of each other, I think, but it's an easy fix. So, do we want to just do this and take damage down? Is that cheating or no?
I mean, I don't think anything in this rule set would be cheating for as long as we follow the rule set. Damage down would not be something that I'll tell you, oh my lord, this is wrong, we cannot do that.
Okay.
I will say we might not kill it before the thing though with damage down. I don't know how the DPS check's gonna be.
No, right now, even if we have no labs, we're not killing before that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only so this initially this seems to work because we can stack without dying. The other thing that we need to figure out with this setup is that the people with heavy cannot move away from the AoEs being dropped by the non star DPS, right? So we need to figure out a position for them.
Yeah, if you can we look at the VOD again super quickly so we can just determine where around C was safe and then we could put people around.
Yeah.
They don't have to be like super far away. They just like the heavies can't be directly in the middle of the
It's right here.
AoEs.
So even if the non-star went back, like this was supposedly a safe spot, this would be still like too close to the middle, I think. I'm not sure if we have time. Actually, I do not know how like slow or fast we actually move with heavy. Know if we could move out of that one, if that makes sense.
What's really good about this test is it allows us to see the AoE pattern really clearly.
Yeah, also, I was thinking maybe we could only take damage down on the tank and healer, and the DPS could spread theirs apart. That might be an option as well.
I don't really think it changes anything though, because if you're going to spread the DPS ones, you're still going to have a small safe spot. One thing I was thinking is basically what Nova was talking about. One sec. Let me move these. Put one there. One there. I don't know if these are too close though. And then the safe spot, there should be a safe spot directly in the middle of the room.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Thank you.
So there should be a safe spot there, and there should be a safe spot on one of the, like, these parts, but I don't know. Like, it would have to be...
The idea that I had was exactly the same as that.
Yeah, so the safe spot over here would be sort of like there's like 4 arrows, right? It would be like on the top part of the third one.
Okay, and then it just matters if
okay,
it's
I'll
east, west,
message her
or
in a
north,
second.
south,
Thank
which
you.
one you go to. So if it was cleaving east, west at the end, then we would go to the B marker. The 2 non-DPS or the non-star DPS and the healer that goes out could stand there, right?
I don't know if these are in the correct spot though. I don't know if we're gonna kill each other. So yeah.
Well, just like for the theory
I think
of the
this
mechanic,
works.
this will work. And then if it's north, south, last, then the 2 non-star DPS and the healer could go to C, and it's still within the same quadrant.
Okay, just to review, party stack at A. 1, 2, 3, 4 are gonna be the dropping the stars. B and C. So B would be the DPS with non-stars. You're saying, right?
B or C, yeah. Whatever side's not
C would
getting...
be flare, right?
No. You can put them on top of each other because there's... I don't think the flare has heavy. So, am I wrong? Does the flare
That's
have
correct.
heavy?
No, I thought someone said that one of the flares would not would be with a party stack just because of damage.
Yeah, and the other flare is going to be at one of these markers, but you can put the 2 heavy DPS at these markers with them because the flare doesn't have heavy.
I'm not sure we're talking the same thing. The DPS with that are not taking stars, which are the ones dropping the AoEs after, they also do not have heavy.
Yeah, so they don't need to be separated from the flare at all.
Yeah, I don't think that the DPS that drop the AoEs afterwards, they can just be with a group. The only person that needs to be away, I'm pretty sure, is the tank with flare. I'm pretty sure a tank will always have flare.
So you want the people who are going to drop the puddles with the group that has heavy in the middle?
I'm pretty sure it drops before that.
You do that in the normal strat, do you not?
Yeah.
When they did
And then they just move away.
When they did Prog on this boss, we had both DPS without it far from the group.
Okay.
But that doesn't really matter. Whatever we come up with.
Okay.
Because one of the things I was thinking about is that we could put both people baiting the AoEs at Bravo, for example. There should be a safe spot all the way on the edge around here too, unless I'm crazy. But These two should. Actually, this setup would be very tight. Never mind. Do
Yeah,
not
there's
do that.
no safe spot here. You're
Yeah.
dead if you go anywhere here.
So who's
What I
on
would
team B?
suggest that wait 1 second. What I was going to suggest is put both AoE baiters at Bravo. One of the flares could go to Charlie. I think we said the tanks are going fire.
The reason I put B and C is because, is there time to move in? Is the flare gonna move into it at the very end? Is that what you're talking about? You're gonna have the flare move into the.
I'm talking
last
about
circle.
leaving one of the flares with the group in Alpha. One of the flares moves all the way back to Charlie because this is a safe spot, so we split them. And we have both AoE baiters at Bravo.
Okay.
That's the setup I'm trying to think about. What I would suggest first is that we can pull first and see if the safe spot works. And then we can check like damage numbers, etc., with the flares and what we want to do with them.
Shall we put healer
if I-
flare at C?
Okay.
Okay, healer flares at C. Tank flare just say at Alpha of the group. Non-star DPS will come to Bravo to bait the AoEs.
Cool.
Also,
Okay.
keep in mind that for this setup to work, we will 500% have to spin around the arena later. Because if this is the AoE that goes off like first or second, I don't remember which one, these 4 people are gonna implode.
Yep.
But let's try the safe spot first, regardless.
Okay, fine.
Fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict. Shatter.
Behind. Oh, it's driving. Never mind. It's from. For the records, no, just in case you and I get it, let me take the far one so you can move less.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, middle did get cleaved by.
C was not safe. I
was
forgot to hit
standing
record.
in the middle of the marker and die. So that's what you're saying. But I guess that's cheating if we stand in the middle, right?
But I think maybe like closer to the wall would have been.
I think close to the wall is gonna get cleaved by the like the line that comes from this tip of the star right here. Unless you mean like just slightly
The
close, like
stars AoE like started, the one that goes like straight towards this direction started like this wide and basically just barely covered C. So I think like literally right here was safe, but C itself was not. But I didn't record, so
So did you stand on top of a marker and die?
yeah.
Okay, can we try and move them around a bit or at least just the B and C, so we can see if we can get those people not to die?
I put it where I think was gonna be safe.
Also, so if I am standing directly in the middle of the room, like in the direct middle of the arena, is that crossing over to a different quadrant? Or is that still okay?
that is a good question.
Because I was in the middle of the arena and I didn't die.
I tried staying like on like just before the center, like
Okay,
I
so
don't-
like inside
I-
the line.
like if I were to decide, let's say, as far as I would go would be like the edge of the A marker right there. You see?
Yeah.
I'm not sure like the rules are written, but we do not have anyone to verify them. I think so.
You're a verifier. You're the fucking leader. Yeah. It's your discretion.
If this setup is jank, trying to look at my screen real quick. I'm not sure how many if you have it open. One thing that we could also try. I guess this screenshot is too large. I was looking at this and I am not sure if it would help or not, but it seems like we could fit both of the stars like dropping on these two edges as well without cleaving each other. I'm not sure what kind of safe space that would imply in the middle, but this seems to be something that fits as well. Then again, this one would extrapolate the quadrant, but I suppose it goes in line with the same kind of question. Did anyone save a POV that can see like more of the arena in the last pool?
Don't look at mine, it's really bad.
Yeah, mine
Yeah,
is basically
there's
the same as
someone, there's one of the people that did 4 or 3 have a point of view. Cause
I do
well,
have one.
I was 3, but the problem is that I went to the middle, so and I did not turn my camera back. I should have.
Yeah, I have one for 4.
I'm just like confused why the direct middle of the room got hit. Unless 1 and 2 are still too close. But to me, the direct middle should not have been hit unless someone misplaced something.
Oh god.
Is that a Cammy moment?
Do you want to try it again, but try and get a good POV?
Oh,
Yeah,
this
we
one?
can do that. I'm recording this time, so.
Okay, I will not squarely look at the north.
Sure. Let's go.
Okay.
Fool. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
This is gonna be a crackhead question too, but if you stand on top of a star, do you get hit like 4 times?
I think.
Driving in front of her.
8.
Northwest.
You get hit 8 times.
Say pointed star.
Yeah, there's 8 lines that come out of the stars.
Your blood shall freeze.
Let's see what happens at B this one. Oh.
Okay, I got a good POV of that.
see.
Widescreen.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I clipped the wrong spot. Sorry. Hang on, let me fix that.
Man, I love biting and driving Frost. What a good mechanic.
Also, another thing, pressure. Is it cheating if we put the flares on the opposite side of the arena to test our safe spots? Is that cheating? Okay, I think that's the only thing.
The needle still went off on me, so I don't think it really makes a difference. Like I can still see that I took damage from the needle.
No, I was just
Yeah,
saying
like-
for visual clarity.
Oh, okay.
I
Like
don't-
just so you can see. Yeah.
We can do that, but would it make a difference?
I mean,
You're trying
like,
to see
in
the
any
safe
other prog, you
spot
could just
in
like
the
have somebody
system.
jump off, right?
Well, I'm more saying that like I think the reason we can't see it is because all four of the things are exploding on top of each other and basically blinding us.
Yeah, that's what he's suggesting.
Yeah, the flares are the big ice models, though, so like doesn't help.
True.
So like I was just wondering if that was allowed to like move it away to test something, and then but you're still resolving the strategy.
I would
at the end.
say what you did said also is also fair. Like in Prague, you could might as like very well sack people who have something that it makes it difficult to say. I would say that is like a valid thing. Yeah.
Okay, because I feel like it'd be a lot easier to see where these AoEs are hitting if the flares weren't making these giant icicles in our POV.
Yeah, I think that is a fair strategy to use. We can do that.
Guys, I'm the only
wanna
person
avoid-
that's directly in the middle of the arena and I didn't get hit by anything.
Let me see.
To be fair, you were on the other side of the arena, man. You have I see your little pixel perfect, all right. I see where you're standing.
We have a cheater.
I did see that. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I
See
didn't
that
get a
finally.
damage down or anything. I was directly in the center of that A marker.
Let's
the widescreen buff.
Let's do a poll and just throw the flares like on the opposite side and see if we get clarity. Is there some?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the 1 and 2 are just too close then.
Sorry.
As a repeat, if you get flare, go directly opposite of the markers all the way to the edge.
Yeah, kind of like right here.
Fang, just so I know, did you put them like a little offset on purpose, or the 3 and 2?
Yeah, because I wanted to see if it made a difference.
Oh, okay.
Biting behind her. Southwest.
Oh my lord, that's too close. Okay.
Again, just make sure these flares get across the arena.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think seeing the safe spot helped a lot because like the ice is blue on top of the blue ground, but
Yeah, I mean it's worth a shot. It's better
Yeah,
than
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
look at blinding lights.
yeah, I get what it is. Okay.
Shiva, my
So-
guy. Cursed as
see.
fuck, Shiva.
Try slowing it down a little bit.
Look at Nova's POV as well.
Nova has good color grading, so it might not be as bad. A tier IPS.
Mm-hmm.
I'm streaming at 30k bitrate. You're welcome.
30k.
Yeah, literally.
Does YouTube actually allow 30k?
Yep.
That's crazy.
If you like slow it down, Fisher, it should help.
Oh, I saw one safe spot at C. What the fuck?
Yeah, right here, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to slow it
It's kind of
down.
hard to see, but it's at
Right
the
there.
end.
Like after the flash goes off, you can see
Yeah,
the
You
trail.
can very. Oh, it's not safe at all. Or is it? I don't know. I cannot.
Right here is safe. Like right
Okay.
on the middle of the marker is safe.
Yeah.
This one should have the same as well. This one is harder to see because of the flashbang, but like the top AoE dropping at the same time. But
Okay.
I guess the question is still like the one in the middle.
The one in the middle is kind of hard to see because there's a boss there.
I tried staring a little bit like you're gonna say I tried looking like down, but then the boss started moving.
Okay, you can see it. So there's like a path. There's like a rectangle path down the middle. That's safe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 1 and 2 are just too close. Like the ones going basically this way, like straight this way, are not hitting the middle. So these ones are missing, but the ones that are going
Can
this
just
way
jump
are
off.
hitting.
Fires of conflict.
So the 1 and 2 just need to be further back.
Okay.
Further back, away from the center.
Yeah.
While keeping like the same linearity with like 3 and 4.
Yeah, so they need to be like. Yeah.
There says we can also try to line up the marker with this little socket to make it consistent. See, like right here. Because this is, I think, is a little bit farther back than it was before.
I don't know if this is too close now though. The 3 and 4. They might have to go back, but we can try it.
That's right.
Cool.
Can we try without the flares just to see the safe spots, or with the flares?
And probably
Yeah, we can
just
keep
go no
second.
flares.
Again, I would say that's valid strategy. We can just keep setting flares.
I mean, we see something, so it's not yet.
What is your assessment, Naja? Would you say that is a valid strategy to sack the flares to see?
I was gonna suggest that, but I didn't want to talk about it to see where you guys would go. Like an hour ago, actually. Not gonna lie. You guys have said a lot of stuff that I was going to suggest at the start, so you're getting
I was
there.
just tired of looking at that fucking icicle.
Yeah. When you're looking for like individual things, you
Driving
try to
northwest.
you should try to single out the mechanic as much as you can without any other external variables, right? That involves visual clarity as well.
Whoever's doing the camera, by the way, just remember that the boss might run through your camera. It's okay.
Okay, I'll be in the front, I guess.
Oh no.
I think cook chat.
Nice.
That worked. I didn't get hit.
Well,
Unsure.
we had two stars that were fucked.
Oh.
about that.
Oh.
About that.
Didn't see that. My bad.
It's blue again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna stop and point at laugh at Snow.
I was wondering about that too on the con.
back. Southwest.
Shall freeze.
Why am I not getting it? Ah.
Okay, pressure.
Okay, big raise from Snow. Let's fucking go. Out here.
Sure.
The light shall usher in peace.
Now we get to the.
We cannot do light rampant. Because there is a different way to do it now.
Also, this is still in one quadrant, just so you guys remember.
Oh.
Where it's supposed to be.
Consume you.
Up until the cast of Light Rampant, this is all supposed to be in one quadrant.
Okay. Okay, so there's Chans, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6, so that means Supi has to take orders.
It's over.
I'll make the executive decision of exploding us.
Alright, marker check. I'm pretty sure middle is A-okay there. They're just making sure that B and C are not absolutely dying.
Oh man, I'm watching a 1-second clip. That's crazy.
So, I was still like in one quadrant. I do have pixel where you can see like I was offset. To this side, I did not get hit by anything at all.
Oh my god, that's like right in the middle of B. Holy fuck. The B and C marker are an experience. But yeah, it should be in the middle of B. Did anyone have a C POV to make sure that the C marker is in the middle of C?
No, the person
one
who
was at
normally
C.
would be at C has flare, and we've been moving that away. For
No,
visual.
I'm just the person that has to be there. Just visual of C.
Oh, okay.
Nova does, but I'm fucking blind, bro. Hold on.
On the measure simple.
Yeah, I'm just blind, I think. It's so hard to tell. The flares going off in general makes it really hard to tell.
I see what you're saying. It looks like it goes straight over C. Yeah, C is being fucking squarely cleaved there.
B is okay though, so let's figure out why.
B?
B is okay in the middle of the B marker.
Was it
So
another? Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
yeah, B is A-okay in the middle of it, so if these are parallel, which it seems like the markers are pretty parallel, you would have to move.
The markers are not the same.
They're not the same.
I think this is the safe
They're
spot for
relatively
C.
close to me. So.
It needs to be directly like in between 2 and 4, I believe.
Yeah.
If they were directly between 2 and 4, that means that B would also have to be directly between 1 and 3, and between 1 and 3 was bad.
It's between 1 and 3 equally.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I mean is that between 1 and 3, it got cleaved.
B is safe in the middle.
Yeah, on that screenshot. What I'm saying is that
yeah,
I think they're suggesting moving the C marker to be between 2 and 3, right?
No, in game, look in game.
Yeah.
The C marker was like up, so they just matched it where B is.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
when it
No,
said
you're
like
good.
directly between 2 and
no,
4, I
not
thought
like
it was
that.
mixed up.
You're good. And then was A so like inside the line on the quadrant, it was okay. So you don't want to like move A so that the middle of the marker was where your character pause was pressure, where you didn't die.
Oh, I didn't get hit by anything at all. Yeah, I was just like, again, you can see my like pixel perfect right here. I'm just like just
So
behind
it'd
the
be
center line.
like here, like directly middle of A.
Yep.
Okay, I'm saving these. Okay, so basically, every single marker is standing in the middle of the marker.
Yep.
Correct.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, and then just to reiterate on the flare and then the two non-star DPS. What was our plan for that again? Just to
Healer
double check.
flare to C, tank flare on A.
Okay, and then the non-star DPS.
On B.
The thing is that the way we have to make a decision on whether the non-star DPS will start the mechanic at B and resolve it there, like going, I don't know, like rotating clockwise or whatever we want to do. But if the non-star DPS starts the mechanic in the middle, the first AoE is going to be baited on the middle, right? Like this. So I would suggest that whichever DPS does not have a start, starts at B, by the way. Because then
Yeah.
everything's going to be safe and it just like rotate and bait around. Or anything.
I think for now, for testing and safety, yeah, just go to B and just fucking plant your ass there. So we can make sure it works, right?
Yeah, let's try that.
Hey, everyone go in the middle of the marker for your resolution. Let's try it. No more stacking flares.
Okay.
Fools. You mistake the violence of conflict.
Like, you can get out of the AoE with a heavy, by the way. Because the DPS literally have heavy for the ice, the dragon thing.
Oh, can you?
and the
Okay.
last phase.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, DPS have to do it with heavy later on in the fight.
No, that-
Yeah, it's just that I won't be able to cast anything.
Northwest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only reason people don't stack it, is because if you stack it, you force everyone to move.
Your blood shall freeze.
That's just impossible to fucking see.
I just died because I stopped it.
We did it.
Make sure the boss is in this quadrant.
Be behind her, be behind her.
Behind. Give it. We gotta.
So
We gotta see something. I'll mention after this one.
This is impossible
With the boss positioning like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
this is easy to fix. You just send the tank to C or B,
Sure.
and they evoke. Because then the boss is will gonna move. Oh, we got lucky.
In. Oh no, it's not even like the side for X. I'm talking about like biting or driving. Because if it was driving, we would be like. hit.
You just turn the bus around. That's all you have to do.
No, because like
Can't leave the quadrant though.
we can't cross over the middle lane.
Oh.
Oh my god, we already got hourglass.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. Don't you dare break hourglass. It's my favorite.
We have to do this differently. Though.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know.
There's
Yeah,
not much
but-
you need to change though for that.
Okay, wait. Before we get to that, let's address the how we wanna move the boss for the driving frost or biting frost.
Okay, move the boss. I'm gonna steal the ape. Yeah, I've got it saved. What if we move the boss here?
Does she move after that?
No.
You can.
She stays where the where she's. Oh wait, no. She teleports to the middle in Diamond Frost.
Yeah.
And then she doesn't move until after the knockback happens.
Yep.
So,
Okay, so do we
she's
have
in
to
the
make
middle.
it that do we have to make it in a way that the tank that has flare has to move the boss?
Wait. She autos before she does biting or driving.
Yeah, you don't need to change anything. The thing just moves a little bit to the middle afterwards.
Yeah, I just like pull it in a bit and then face it away
Yeah.
or towards
Yeah.
based on. Yeah.
And it's always the opposite of the first one, right?
Yeah, always. Yeah.
Okay.
So if it's
There you go.
if it's biting first, you turn her around. If it's driving first, just keep her facing away.
I'll type in chat if the first one is biting or driving, just so you can recap later. Okay, that's sorted. Scythe or axe should also be possible to solve that way. If the boss is like not too far back, that means like the outer edge would be safe for axe kick. Okay, that's fine. Do we want to try that, or do we want to talk about Light's Rampage before we pull once?
A lot of people got hit by the things.
I did it wrong.
Oh.
Because I misinterpreted something precious.
Well, on that one, you were the other DPS with the circles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you actually get out of the AoE before?
No. Fuck no.
Then yeah, like this doesn't work for the two AoE people going to the opposite
Yeah,
side.
I have to go to the flare.
You have to go to the flare, yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I mean, so it's just you go to whatever didn't get hit first with the flare. It's just how you have to do
Yeah.
it.
Because you can't go. You have to basically choose which one you're going to.
But after that. it's
Okay,
fine.
wait. You're saying that both DPS would have to go to the flare?
Yeah, like I said earlier, where you have to choose because you can't. There's no time to get to the marker after the circle resolves.
Yeah, the outer circles hit. The last outer circle hits at the same time as the circles are hitting. Like the circles are going off. So like, or like the things are exploding. Sorry. So like, you can't be on B as a DPS player with the circle thing underneath you because like you're standing in the circle that's about to explode. So you're just dead.
Okay. And that goes back to what we talked about having to swap quadrants, right? Or is that the case that flare, if B is taken, is C safe? I guess that's the short question.
Yeah, so it'll either be C or B that will be safe. The flare could probably stand in the circle AoE, I don't know. Because it's a tank. Well, actually, no, you're putting healer.
It can be a healer, yeah.
Don't know.
We can change it. We can put the tank at the back.
I think it's a lot easier to just.
Aren't the
have
flares
all
always on a
three.
tank and a healer?
Yes.
So you could just always send a tank, but I don't know.
That's what I just said. Yeah.
Is there even a reason for someone to take damage down? Can't we just put them together? Because they're taking flare damage anyways.
Yeah.
If
we
you
could
put
just
the two
stack them as a
flares,
flare.
if you put the two flares on top of each other, the healer dies every time.
No, I'm not saying that.
the two DPS without stars on top of the flare on the outside.
This would be the obvious answer when that is a problem. That would be the obvious answer for me. We just call out whether it's C safe or B safe, and then you bring one flare and two DPS players, and you just resolve everything with the same marker.
Yep. Okay, you said you want to talk about Rampart a little bit, or?
Let's go again and just
Okay.
figure that out.
Let's clean it up to Rampart and then talk.
So just to confirm, is the tank or healer flare going outside?
Whatever we did last pool, we do the same.
Okay.
I don't know if it's tank going out or healer going out.
Healer.
Okay, so we do healer going out, and both DPS players that do not have star go to this. All three players go to the same marker. Just have to like make the decision on which marker is going to be safe.
Biting southwest.
He's gonna be driving later. Just a reminder.
Your blood shall freeze.
Going to the CMO here. The guy and they said you were here. Oh, okay.
Remember that you guys need to dodge this on the quadrant.
Okay.
Just practice that.
I don't know the way I went.
It's so fucking hard to see, I'll be real.
And we can jump, right? Or we can, no, the Trent has the sight and
The light
Side
shall
and X.
usher in peace.
It already happened.
Yeah. Hey.
No, have fun.
Please don't die.
You're good.
there you go.
For this, the old people have to take the first house.
So if you get tethered to an orb, take the tower clockwise to your orb.
Effie,
Okay.
you said that we have to do. Is it the beta we have to do inside that quadrant?
Yes,
Okay, sorry.
everything needs
just
to be
kinda-
done here until Light Rampant starts.
So we'll just move back in towards the quadrant always. Okay.
Yeah, I would say like that is an easy fix. If you wanna bring the base between 4 and 3 every time. So if you're Charlie, counterclockwise. If you're Bravo, clockwise. That's it.
And then scythe works.
Yeah. Okay. Do we wanna? Let's talk about lights rampant. You seem to have at least an idea of what you wanna do. Thing.
Well, yeah, like the thing about light rampant is that it's literally just a puzzle that has a certain amount of things to solve. Like, the easiest way to solve it is, like, the normal way you would do it is like the old people would take their own orbs, right? And if the rule is you can't do that, then that means you just have to switch a tower set and have the tower people take the orb. Problem is that old people can't take the second tower set because they have an orb following them. So that means the old people have to take the first tower set. I'm pretty sure the old people normally also take the first Protean. And then the other group would just, the chain people would basically take the second set of towers, and then I think there's a Protean, and then they take the orbs, or maybe the orbs first and then the Protean. I don't remember.
The Proteans are proximity beta, like closest people, right?
Yep.
Okay. So let me just type down the order thing. So we have 4 players, feathered, orbs, towers, go up. I'm gonna put the amount of people, like the enumeration, in parentheses. Go up, then Proteans go up. Closest 4. And then we see on my VOD that we have like the second set of towers, which is 2 people inside. So this is what we saw in the last pool. So the whole point of this then is that the OR people will take the first set of towers, and the Proteans, like whoever is not tethered, is gonna take the Proteans between the towers. That's all, right? The first step.
Yeah, no, the orbs I think need to take the first towers and the first Proteans, because I'm pretty sure the second set of Proteans comes at some point after the second set of towers, and like the ball people basically have to be kiting the balls to a spot where the chain people, when the chain drops, they can take them. So they can't really take the second towers, and they can't also take the second protean. So they need to take the first two mechanics.
I'm not sure if I'm misremembering, but I remember something like when I did this blind, it was like the second set of Proteans was baited at the same time as the second set of towers resolved. So like, I'm just gonna get rid of the markers real quick. So like, let's say you had a tower alpha, you would have one person like inside the tower baiting towards one person inside the tower baiting towards two, something like that, right?
Yeah,
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So the chain people take the second set of towers and the second proteans, and then they take the orb. So the orb people have to take the first set of towers and the first set of proteans. So
Yeah,
basically, the
cool.
chain people just need to do the same like cross thing, or I guess we can do the squared. Well, no. I think it's easier to do the bow tie thing. And you have to do it between the towers, but you have to be far enough, like further away than the orb people. And I would assume the easiest way to do the orbs is just to do like clockwise of your orb is the tower you take. And then I don't really know how the fuck we're supposed to kite them, but basically you just have to kite them around, and then we're gonna have to figure out how
You
to
have to. If we're doing the second set of tower takes the Protean, that means the people kiting the orbs will have to end up. I don't remember if the second set is always north-south or if they can be east-west, but
it's always north-south, I think. Yeah.
So I presume that you just have to, let's see. Crossing over would be bad because then people are gonna hit each other's orbs. So if you follow the same thing of like orbs go clockwise, you would naturally end up with 2 people east and 2 people west.
Well,
And
you
I do
can
not
cross
know.
over because you pull it through the middle. That's basically how you do it normally. You would just pull the orb through the middle of the room.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, like crossing over after taking the tower because if I recall, you bait them through the middle for one of these strategies. But that also means that the Proteans are going on top of the towers, right? Well, we are doing Proteans on top of the tower, so what I'm saying doesn't matter.
So why don't you cross
Right.
over before the towers go off? So like if you start with an orb at A, you're taking the tower at 2 and the Protean. Then the orbs will go through the middle.
Pressure, does something like this work? I'll tag you. Does something like this work at the start? Like as a setup?
That's exactly what I just
I think
said.
that's what Nova is saying also, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
oh my god,
Yeah,
it's Sharing Gun again.
Yeah, no, I don't see why not. No.
So for that, you go across from your orb. The end of the line was a little off on some of them. You go across from the orb and you sit in the tower to your right. And then, I don't know how. The chain people need a lot better positioning though, because that right now this breaks.
Yeah, I don't know if this works because the problem is like for example the southeast person, DPS person, right? So they're gonna take the tower, and then where are they gonna go? Because if they go east in that situation, they're pulling it through the tower. If they go south, they're pulling it through the tower. If they go all the way to the west, it I guess works, but it's just kind of a janky way of doing it.
Hold on. Okay,
Sorry, I
so
missed.
so all we need to do is swap around one of the Proteans that the towers usually take with an orb, which means the people with the orb have to take a Protean. That's the only difference, right? We're swapping 2 things to make one of them true. So why are we having orbs take the towers? Why can't chains just continually take the towers, but the people with the orbs take the Proteans?
You could do that, but the timing of the proteins is weird. Like, we
Okay.
could do that if you want. I feel like it's harder to do the timing of that though.
All right.
Like, I don't know if you can do the second proteans while also kiting the orb is the problem.
I will say that you can because when I practiced, this was the main reason of us wiping. The orb person grabbing the protean by mistake while kiting it.
Oh yeah. Let me edit this. How does a bow tie work again?
Wait, so wait, why can the orbs not take the first Protean and second towers, and the chains take the first towers and second Protean?
The idea is we don't want the chains to move, right, until the chains dissolve, and then they can go and pick up the orbs.
I can not post on
Oh,
it.
I see.
That's my idea. Sorry, I'm not saying the idea.
Yeah, I already post. So does the thing I posted in EAS not work? Is that because I'll just write it off and stop working on it?
It could work, yeah.
I don't know how to draw the bow tie like that. I guess I just have to flip that.
That does work. In this case, the two people without the orb are gonna be like close to each other, like north and south, but not inside the tower. Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
so it's
afterwards
like
they go inside the tower.
The bow
Oh.
tie is in the wrong orientation.
yeah, I
Here we
didn't know
go.
how to draw the bow tie for a second. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Basically, if you just flip that 190 degrees, you're good.
I will fix it. I'm sorry.
So what you're saying is that, for example, A and B would be two people baiting Proteans between the towers. C and D would be the same thing, and the orbs would just like take the Wait, are we? Sorry, we said a cool thing. Let me clarify. Are we making the orbs take the first Proteans too, or are we making the
That's
chains
why they're
take the first Protean?
they're closer, I believe.
In Mern's diagram, yeah, that's what's happening. They're
Let
taking the
me-
tower and the first Protean.
Bow tie. Okay.
The chain people are taking the first tower and the protean.
No,
No.
they're so the orb people go across from their orb and then they stand in the tower counterclockwise as close as possible without being outside of the tower. Preferably east to west, so we don't like hit the
Base.
bow tie people, and the bow tie people are gonna be just out of range, so they don't break
So
their tether.
so the chain people, the orb people are taking the tower and the protean first.
Yes, and then the people with the chain are making the bow tie north-south and being just farther than Protean bait. And then once you
Take
take your
both of them
Protean
at the
and...
same time?
What's up?
Can you take both of them at the same time? Like a tower and a protean?
Yeah, there's a
Oh.
lot of strategies that do it.
I think as long as you have a stack, you don't die.
Oh, okay, then that should work because the orb people do everything and then the chain people do everything.
Yeah, and then like when... I don't know, because it says the orb people can't take the orb at the end, so we can figure that out, but at least at the start, like, this should work, and then once you take your tower and Protean as orb, just like continue pulling your orb through to your cardinal that you're at, and like try and adjust it a little bit so it doesn't run through the chain people, I guess.
Yeah. My issue is just that those people might be in the way of an orb. I don't remember the timing. Like at the first orb, they might be on the path of it, but I'm not
Okay.
sure if they're even if the orb even reaches there at that time.
We could
We
try
could try.
this for now, because the main thing is I want to see people's stacks after we would do something like this to see if we can still resolve the mechanic like this.
One thing that I want to talk about before we actually do it, I'm not sure if you agree, if you guys agree on mentioning that. Let's just come up with a file for who's adjusting on the chains. Because if we just do
Nova
something,
Reddit. or
Tank
like
swap
the.
with southwest DPS to turn square into bow tie. Healer swap with southwest DPS to turn hourglass into bow tie.
That's how that
So
works,
like
right?
group one DPS on the left and group two DPS on the right, and then healers northeast, tanks northwest. I was wondering for the bow tie though, the orb needs to go across and take the tower on the right.
Um, when you say that you're putting tank on northwest and healer on northeast, right, Nova?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
For
Okay.
chains.
Okay.
Tank starts northwest.
Yeah, I just saw there.
so if it's square at the start, it's 4 and 3, I believe.
So it would be this, right?
I think you swapped them, tank and healer, but
Tank
yes.
and healer, other way around, yeah.
Oh, I had that up. Sorry, I gotta go.
So you you try and hug. So north south will be crossing. So you like want to move the tanks and healers like to the left a bit, and then the DPS to the right a bit. They want to hug, towards the left and right sides, just because of how the orb's gonna be traveling.
Like what I suggest is why not just have the person take your orb to your clockwise. So instead of like in Pressure's diagram, instead of the south orb person taking the northwest, they just take the south west. And then once they've done the tower, they just get the fuck away and kite
You
it.
try that too.
Then you don't
that
have a
was
situation where it crosses the other people.
that was my original call as well. Just take the first tower clockwise here.
Yeah, in this situation we can't have orbs crossing the middle, so we have to do that.
I was just trying to figure out the spacing in general for everyone, but that works as well.
Yeah, I just think like doing it that way, it makes it so yeah, the people might have to move. Like this is a downtime strat no matter what, so it's kind of a case of like
They still have to hug the right so that the orb can be the closest.
well, you just have to end up close enough that the person can take the orb.
I know, I'm just letting them know that they do have to shimmy a little bit.
Let's try that. Let's just go with that and let's do War 2 and see if we
Pressure's
can then
picture, okay?
Pressure's picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna put in can you revert the markers?
For the first strat. Just to make sure that at the beginning of the mechanic you set up in the chain spots, so it's like really easy to get the chain set up. If you don't stand in the spots at the beginning, it becomes a nightmare.
Can someone confirm that healer swapping with southeast DPS will turn an hourglass into a bow tie?
So northeast and southeast swap?
Yeah. Northeast and southwest. They'll turn it into a square, right? So it's northeast and southeast.
If it's an hourglass,
I feel so dumb, dude.
I believe square in the bow tie was northwest and southwest, and then hourglass in the bow tie is northwest, southeast.
I think you can do it where just the tank switches with the other DPS instead.
Yeah, I think it's 4 and 2 if it's hourglass.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's square, it's 4 and 3. Or at least it's just what we're seeing in the arena. Those markers won't be there, obviously.
Okay.
So the healer just plants.
Yeah, the
I
healer
love not doing anything.
should be chilling.
It's my favorite mechanic.
yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Hang on, markers. Got it.
No. Okay, we got it.
No! It's fine, we'll just go again.
Just make sure we try and do the tower and then eating the first protean right for the orbs, so we have like a checkpoint where you can pull. So we have a checkpoint for the stacks at that point, so we can see how to finish the rest of the mechanics stack-wise.
if the orb people take the first two mechanics, then it's the chains that take the rest, and then the last mechanic is the tower, I think it is at the end. I don't remember. There's like
Yeah.
one last thing where like the last 4 people take it.
Yeah.
It's
If you don't have
Good.
if you don't have 4 stacks of your debuff, you go
Yeah.
in.
Behind. Southwest.
Shall freeze.
Stay on the quadrant.
Was no way bad boy, and they did on the other quadrant.
That was a very bad boy.
The light shall usher in peace. Such
Yay,
impudence.
that's Alright, make sure to get in your spots for the initial chain.
Still can move from the quadrants.
Light consume you.
Sorry, but it was Ari Bowtie, it was Ari Bowtie.
No,
Make
no,
sure the
no,
orbs
it's
are the
Bowtie.
closest. Make sure the orbs are closest. And now orbs fuck off. Orbs fuck off. Okay, pressure, go back to the right.
Yeah.
Right.
Go out and need orb. Oh, okay. You
Oh,
I
it
got-
doesn't go at the same time. It takes a while for the Proteans.
do. So like right there, Pang, I'm assuming you would have come out and eaten my orb.
Yeah. I don't know if there's enough time. I don't know if we have to take the orb before we hit the Proteans. I thought the Protean was actually earlier than that.
Is there a reason why we could simply not drag the orbs into the people who are already inside the towers? Are they gonna die if we do that?
We could just check when they shrunk and confirm if
They
it's
shrunk
possible.
like before the second Protean.
The orb can hit multiple people, so if they're still like very close to one another, then
Well, the Protean. Look at my VOD real quick.
yeah.
It's easier to just like see what is going on. Orb shrunk, towers already resolved, and only then the Proteans happen. So like, for example, if Nova went to like over like this southwest spot, Snow was a little bit more southeast, we could probably bait orbs on top of them, and they would be far enough for Protean, they would be far enough for the orb AoE, I think.
The problem with that is that that's like we can try that, but like if you get hit by the Protean, we just wipe.
Yeah, why don't we have chains just run out, soak an orb, and the orb people go in and take the Protean?
Well, then we'd have to do the chains taking the first Protean in that case, then. Like.
Also, one question: how did we end up with 5 stacks, Nova?
That was me. I baited the first Protean.
No, you got cleaved.
So I got 5 stacks and we blew up.
Okay, so what is the order of business we want to do here? Do we keep baiting? Do we keep hiding the orb, wait for Protean, they come out, and we go in?
4s have to go in, but yeah. Or is it 4 or 3? I forget.
3.
3? Okay, 3 has to go in. But yeah, just bring the orb like somewhat close. Don't like have it all the way in Narnia. And have like, so whoever's on the left side, like if it was Nova here, it would come out to 4 to pop it. For whoever's here, and then like vice versa up top. Like Ping was next to me, so Ping would come out and pop it for me.
Yeah, naturally we're gonna end up with let me actually reuse that. We're gonna end up with like orbs hovering around this area, right? And then there's gonna be one tower in the middle. So what you're saying is essentially these two people would be spread a little bit further, and you already have like the natural split of like this person's taking this orb, this one's this one, and so on and so forth. And then
There
these
should
four,
be,
and the people with the orbs would just replace them. They would come into the tower.
yeah, just whoever has 3 stacks, and just make sure your orb's not all the way at the wall, so it's like not super cancer, or the orb doesn't like explode to time duration if the person doesn't have a dash or something.
Yeah, that's fine. Are we in agreement with that?
Just a second.
Let's try it.
please.
Please get to your spots for chains quickly so that we can resolve bowtie quickly.
I'll try and call it out, by the way, to make it easy on the things.
Love that. Thank you.
Unfortunately, I have 80 hours of progression on this fight. So, I, I am unfortunately pretty decent at that.
Holy
I
fuck, dude.
did not mean to play Star, but Star is down right now. I'm sorry.
Okay, we can pull.
Wait, don't pull yet. Don't pull yet.
Okay.
Could someone reiterate who is taking the orbs, and what's happening after the first set of Proteans?
You will stoke the fires of
Pressure, use your picture on the screen.
Here. They are gonna be 2 people north-south taking the second set of towers. After they take the Proteans, like right here, you're gonna have a natural split. So in this case, let's say this is Pang and this is Rin, for example. Pang would take this orb, Rin would take this orb, Tank, healer. And the four people in the Mauritian tower in the middle would be taken by, let's say you are this guy right here. You would be going into the tower and taking the 4th tower.
Okay, and the people who are the people who the orbs are attached to go in, and they're baiting the Proteans the same spot where the first people baited the Proteans.
Yes, because if you look
Okay.
at this, like east-west is gonna be where they're gonna be.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
would bait Proteans north-south.
And then, sorry, reiterate who's taking the middle tower.
People who are tethered to the orbs.
Okay.
No, it's people with
no.
3 debuffs left.
Yes.
Okay.
They're not always the same.
Oh, I had 3 because I think I didn't get the first Protean, right?
Yeah, but there will be 4 people with 3 debuffs left.
Yeah.
It's literally set up in a way that like
Oh, yeah,
you'll have 2 people with the tower, I think, and 2 people with orbs that will end up with 3.
Yeah, you're right.
So, I'm sorry, it's not clear to me. So the Protean 1 is taken by people with orbs, Protean 2 is taken by chains?
Correct.
Okay, thank
That
you.
is correct, yes. But there's gonna be only 4 people at the end that have like 3 stacks.
The mechanic just we can pull. The mechanic just balances out stuff differently between the 2 groups, so it's not always the same.
you will stoke the fires of conflict.
I do think I see one problem with this, but I'm not sure. Which is gonna be the priority of who takes the orbs and then goes in.
We will see when we get.
Yeah.
In front, northeast.
Your blood shall free.
marker is gonna be safe for the people going up. And see only one damage shot.
The light shall usher in peace.
Oh yeah, remember that you can only move your spots during the cast of Light Render.
Can you
So you
replace the light
still
rampant, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
you're still bound for the thing. Now you can move.
It's it was Alec boss. It needs to be paying in the thing.
Too late.
I think Ping and I had to be swapped, and we needed the tank swap as well, right?
No, it was
Oh,
me
sorry,
and
I didn't see the.
It's only
Yeah.
one. It's only one swap, by the way. Always.
Yeah.
So
It was just me and Arturo need to swap, I think.
And we also
sorry,
had one
I,
Protean.
I was confused why the tank and healer were standing in the towers. That's why I just wasn't paying attention.
Just for visibility for the chains, I think.
Yeah.
Also, keep in mind that one of the Proteans was. Well, one of the Proteans was incorrect. I cannot see who it was, but. Oh, whoever's orb is tethered, like you went across, make sure you go like first tower clockwise. Here, look at my screen. Yeah, the Arbon's no was not incorrect about
The picture
Okay.
posted has people going across and then to the right, so counter, not clockwise.
The picture I posted here has
The pic-
them go.
The picture Rin posted and the picture Riri posted.
The picture I posted has them going clockwise.
Okay.
I'm just waiting so people don't get confused.
Oh, so then the orbs are not going across. Orbs are just going clockwise from closest.
This one,
Yeah.
yeah. Pressure
Right.
strat.
We're good.
Fools. We would stoke the fires of conflict.
Driving northwest.
Shall freeze.
Safe spot for people going out will be C.
shatter. Damn, Saber's kind of goated.
The light shall usher in peace. Such impudence!
Okay. Remember to not go out yet. Orbs will be close tower clockwise where you start. And tank that is chained. Gotta watch out for the FS as well. Oh, never mind.
Nice.
Yo, let's go!
Was very anticlimactic.
Also, super quickly to mention, if two DPS get tethered in the same tower, it should be the melee, preferably, that goes to the other tower without a chain. If you guys want to do it that way.
Wait,
Just
say that
like,
again?
if two people, you know how you got tethered to Pang and you guys were in the same tower?
Yeah.
In case you're wondering which side who should be on, if you want a priority, the melee should be going towards the side that needs a chain in it.
Okay.
Oh, we already have a prior setup that never posted.
No, I'm just saying for like priority, because if you didn't know, then pressure might be on the right, and then I would call
Take
like
it,
pressure and
Derek.
then things. Oh, okay. If you guys just want to do it like that, it's fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick, and then we can go back in.
Same, baby.
No one got a damage down. Yo, Nova, are you streaming on Twitch right now?
It's YouTube, right? It's in the EAS channel.
Oh, okay, then I can say that mechanic of the quadrant almost makes me wanna get pixel perfect just for the middle. Cause I cannot see the fucking 8 under the boss.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm in the right spot half the time. So.
I'm back. Oh, I'm back.
Back.
Welcome back.
I said it first.
Yeah, well, I'm
Well-
cooler.
Welcome back, also pressure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What the fuck, Effie?
What? You already got your welcome back.
Damn.
Bless you.
Thank you, thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Honor wager.
Well, let's see. Bless you.
I'm dying.
hopefully not.
Mentally, I'm dying.
I'm going down the list to see who can repair my stuff.
You would stoke the fires of
Okay.
I can. Driving. Northeast.
your blood shall freeze.
B marker will be safe for people going out.
Oh, we really did that. That's actually goated. Nice.
The light shall usher in peace. Such impudence!
Under.
Consume you.
Tank and Hero.
Oh, I missed that.
I think my orb hit ping.
Is that right? Did you get hit by Didi's orb thing?
I don't really choice.
I can clip it.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's play again.
Fools, you would stoke the fires of conflict.
Fighting southwest.
Your blood shall free.
People going out will be going to see.
The light shall usher in peace. Such
One of these days, I swear to God, it's gonna be X.
Keep going out there, buddy.
light consume you.
Pressure and tank.
Could be the second hit.
Take your own orb thing. I don't think you got hit there, right?
I did kite that orb to Narnia, if that's why you didn't attempt to take it.
Your orb and your orb and Snows would have been taken by Effie and myself, respectively. The second Protean, just for clarification, are we doing the people that got chained or the people who have orbs waiting them? Chains, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, should we change?
Okay. So, because we did like end up with one of the Proteans being baited on DD. I'm not sure if you tried running in to get the Protean. Or
No, I was just trying to get on the other side so that my orb would go towards the player while I'm far enough away from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did that too.
And there was, one of the Proteans was on DD and one of the Proteans was on Nova, it looks like.
Yeah, my bad. I saw someone run into the tower and I panicked.
I also baited. I was a chain and I baited one of the first Proteans. I was like trying to be. I was not going like too far out because like the orb was right behind me.
So if you look at my screen, the thing that Effie did was like perfectly fine. Because the orbs are going clockwise, if both people with the chains like is put out like a little bit counterclockwise, this gives them a little bit more room to go with the orbs. This works just
Oh,
fine.
I can just stand on the other
Yeah.
chain for okay.
Yeah, there's no downside chain.
Yeah, so the people who waste chains can like spread out counterclockwise and give them a little bit more room. This should work
Yeah.
every time.
For some reason, I thought we had to like maintain the shape or whatever.
The orbs just need to kite a little bit longer, right? Until second protean, or third protean, I guess, right?
Yeah. Just be a little bit more
Um,
patient.
Second protean, yeah. There is no third protean, I believe.
Okay, yeah. I don't
That's good.
Yeah.
All I see is light.
Fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
For some reason, I feel like we're taking more damage from this first raid fight.
Yeah, we
hit
didn't.
hard.
I think in the previous two pulls we were missing. I did check which one it was, but I don't remember. But it's back on, so that I didn't say anything.
It's alright, we survived. Just scary.
Fighting southwest.
Your blood shall free.
Are people we going to see?
Interesting. I promise it's gonna be X this time.
Surely.
See, Snow, trust me.
Shall usher in peace.
You promise, huh?
What is a side, but not another way of saying X?
Go for it, man.
I mean, you just be like act second.
My ass.
Exactly, see?
Consume you.
Hey, first protean's gonna be 4 people. Check your
No
orbs, go
and tank.
clockwise.
No and tank. No and tank. Stay right here a little bit.
Second protean's chain people. Soak orbs.
Yeah, let's take the protean.
Effie, you needed to go
The-
out and soak an orb.
I should not
Wait,
have been
how-
there too.
Sorry,
That
how
was
am I
early.
supposed to go out, soak an orb, come back, bait my protean?
The protean didn't go off yet. Push.
I think
Yeah.
I did that orb badly, but
No, I think bait the protean and then go out and soak the orb, right?
That should be the way to do it, because
Yeah,
it would
okay.
be
Yeah.
really jank otherwise.
Yeah, okay, that wasn't the call. Cool, alright.
No, before pull, no pull, no pull, no pull. High pressure.
Huh? Oh.
Thank you, pressure.
Don't say it like that.
Okay, yeah. I think it was.
Yeah, just make sure to wait for the protean, your protean as chain before you go out and take their orb, okay?
And just go out if you have less than 4 stacks.
Yep. That was the other thing I forgot to check. So yeah.
Fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Damn, this guy went flying. Look at him.
Healers, do you guys want my magic barrier on anything besides where the flares are going off?
Just keep it there.
Yep.
don't think there is.
Driving northwest.
I don't think there's enough time for it to come back up cooldown for light rampant.
Yeah, so I can just save it for light rampant is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how much the later stuff is gonna hit by.
You haven't seen intermission yet, so I'd hold thoughts. Out will be going to C.
No invulns off. Are you gonna take this with mitigation?
Yeah, we have to swap. Sorry, I forgot what we're
Okay.
playing.
Can you tell me if it's magic or physical damage, this?
Physical.
Oh, I'm still gonna add because it just comes off cooldown immediately.
Shall usher in peace.
It's a little close if it's act.
Yeah, we're so fucked.
You can go.
Do we keep going?
Nah,
Yeah,
we're
sorry,
not gonna
that's
get
my
the
fault.
debuff for.
I told you it's gonna be X next.
I will commend you. You haven't forgotten it a single time, which is crazy.
A for effort, F for execution.
Wow.
I mean, we died.
Yo, where's my golden? SMH.
Are you talking about the biting, driving, by the way?
Yeah.
Because I'm literally typing it in the chat every phone.
Oh.
Are you happy now, Effie?
Thank you.
Biting, southeast.
Your blood shall freeze.
Out will be going to B. No one saw me crossover.
After light rampant goes off, can you heal?
Yeah, I've been doing that.
Oh, okay.
The light shall usher in peace. Such impudence.
Wait the fucking god.
Light consume you.
Already bet high.
Okay, orbs are taking the first Protean.
I'll take this high pressure.
Yeah.
Wait for Protean. Wait for Protean. Up.
Oh.
Oh. Did the orbs explode?
How did you end
Look
up
up
here,
your-
Effie?
I kept rotating clockwise.
Am I misunderstanding?
No, we should have two orbs east, two orbs west.
Am I not supposed to keep rotating clockwise?
You should
I
try
think.
and double back counter if you're going towards north or south.
Yep.
Oh, okay then.
Did the orbs explode or did we just touch them back?
No, it's because we ended up with like 3 orbs on one side, and they like people collided with each other. That's
Okay,
why.
let's try again.
Okay, we can just pull again. It was me. So.
Fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Lighting, southwest.
Your blood shall freeze.
Out people would be going to see.
I promise it's gonna happen.
I mean, if you believe hard enough.
What are buttons?
Please, no, trust me.
No, it just does it because you don't want to run out. I don't know about this trust thing you speak of.
Okay, God.
It's only gonna happen when the boss is like a little bit too far back.
Yes.
Actually.
The boss knows, man. The boss knows.
Yeah, sorry, what's up?
Right and seal you.
Pang and tank.
No fuck.
I'll take this side, Saber.
Wait for the Proteans. Keep
Wait
waiting.
for Protean. Up. It's just like not really crateable anymore, right?
Wait, what's up?
I think the orbs are running out of room.
They are. Well, did the
Running out
orbs
of time,
colliding
I
with each
think.
other do something? I thought
No.
they expired there.
My orb did not. Oh, I guess
See,
they
actually,
are.
they are expiring. They are
They are
expiring
expiring.
because
Yeah.
999. So do we have to swap the beginning part so the orbs take the towers, but the chains take the Protean, and then at the end the chains take the tower and run out and pop the orb while the orb fills in and takes the last Protean?
Chains, sorry. Chains or orbs take second Protean.
Okay, one
Orbs.
question actually. Instead of like swapping over the whole setup, do we not have enough time to? If you look at my screen, for example, chains expire at the same time that the tower resolved, right? Do we not have enough time to have these 4 people pop their orb? Like, of course, bring the orb closer, have them pop the orbs, and also have them take the proteins, just like we're
Okay,
doing?
we'll just play the video. 1, 2.
Like, it would be. Let me go back a second.
You would probably get snapshotted in the wrong place for your Protean cleave and end up hitting an orb unless the orb is north-south here. If the orbs are north-south, like the people, and the orbs are like on the east and west, I could see it working. If that makes sense. So like your orbs are physically east and west right now, but if you're like the orb people that were attached were north and south, I could see that working. But
Yeah,
otherwise,
we can swap the direction instead of like let's say this is the arena, right? Instead of like taking the Proteans like this is a very bad drawing, but instead of taking the Proteans like this, we could make it so the people with like orbs gonna be here tethered to someone that is sitting on this point, and the Proteans end up being on this direction too.
like that, the only thing is make sure that those orb people are out against the wall, because the orbs won't always be in the same location unless we're like super good at it. So you should probably have those orb people be out further. But yeah, we could keep the exact same setup if we do it like that.
Okay. Do we?
Sorry to interrupt, but we are under the assumption that the orbs are expiring when?
They expired over
second Protean.
here.
It did.
You can see that I lose my tether even though no one touched it. Wait, sorry. The other.
I said just
These
like
two.
no one. I don't think anyone touched Nova's.
No,
felt
me
like
and
it just
Murray touched
expired.
each other, but we didn't touch each other's orbs.
Wait, actually, I think
I
you're wrong
think-
with this. Actually,
I
I think
think
the
mine-
soaked
Wait,
is
there
on
is
an orb.
time, yeah.
I think
Wait,
mine
no.
caught up to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are wrong.
And-
So you soaked your orb and the AoE cleaved Nova. It looks like.
I mean,
Okay.
it's not much more time than that, but it's not at the same time as the Proteans.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
If this is just like an execution problem, pull again and let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay. just
Let's
keep
not
this-
change anything.
Keep the same as we're doing. Just make sure you put your orbs further out before you come in, so you don't.
So
have
this
them
is the
run
kind
into-
of thing that I'll point out. Like we didn't even need to have this conversation. We just needed to say that we fucked up the mechanic. We should have pulled again.
Yeah, we just didn't figure it out. We thought that they expired, but they don't. That's
Well,
all that
but
is.
I'm not sure if it's like an attention span thing, but we should have either we should have checked or really should have told us, right, that they touched the orb too early. That's the point I'm making.
Northeast.
Because that was like, I don't know, like 5 minutes of a conversation that didn't need to happen at all.
The blood shall freeze.
Outs will be going to C.
Does the healer with flare always take damage down, or are we doing something wrong with that?
I think we might
No,
be getting
usually
hit.
I don't.
Sometimes I'll be taking it, sometimes I don't. It's just very precise. The position.
The light shall usher in peace.
Yeah, I'm calling it. This time Snow's right. Okay. hang on.
Snow, yeah, for sure.
A light
Okay,
shall
we
usher-
did not change anything on this setup. Right?
Same thing, just keep your orbs out a little longer, please. Box pressure tank, pressure tank. Can you go back the other way, Effie?
Yeah, yeah.
Paper protein?
Oh,
This
sorry,
one,
I
both.
haven't been changed.
I think that was cooked from the beginning.
Yeah.
Wrong step. Just go again. We have 13 minutes.
Fools. You would stoke the fires of
northwest.
Shall freeze.
Alpha,
Dark
we going
Bravo,
to
yeah.
B.
Let's go snow. We will be rewarded.
The light shall usher in peace.
Great severe laser. Okay.
Let's go.
He's Timothy.
Wow.
Light consume you.
Party better.
I'll move over some.
Wait for Podium. Hard stop.
Uh-oh. Someone moved early, I think.
I moved a little early, but I wasn't far out. But yeah, I did move early.
Yeah, it was cooked anyway.
I'll be honest, we should probably change the order because we keep having the wrong people taking stuff.
Yeah, so
And
we
the
moved
time
early and
limit
then
seems really tight as well.
Would the order change be the orb tower chain Protean, and then second tower is chain and second Protean is orb?
Yeah, and then all you would do is the chains would take the tower, the orbs would kite the orbs, and then basically the orb people would go to where the chain people are to take the Protean, and the chain people would go and take the orb at the same time.
Okay. Does everyone understand that, or?
I need to write it down.
Okay.
I am not entirely sure.
Is what I put in the party chat correct?
No,
Orbs.
the thing I'm not entirely sure because like, is it like if we have like one person fucking up every now and then, is it like a strat problem or like execution problem, like individual thing?
It's like, well, okay, it is an execution problem, but it's like what I'm suggesting is much easier to do. Because okay, so like what's happening right now is like, so the orbs need to take the Proteans and the tower, right? For the first one. So like I was literally at the edge of my tower, and on one of the attempts I still didn't get hit by Protean because the chain people were too close, right? So if we just change it to be the chain people getting Protean, they can be close. The orb people can literally be on the edge of their tower over here. It won't matter, right? So that makes the first part easier, and the second part is really strict timing. And I don't think we can do it the way you guys want to do it with taking the orb after the second Protean. I don't think there's enough time unless the orb is like right next to the Protean people, which is very difficult to do. Right. So what I'm saying is that basically, if you're an orb person, let's say your orb is B, so you go to this tower here, right? You stand pretty much far back so you don't get hit by the Protean, and then you take your tower. After that, you basically kite your tower to like east or west, or you kite your orb, sorry, east or west, and then circle back round. When the tower goes off, the second tower, you go and basically replace that person in the tower, and that person you replace goes get your orb, and then you take the proteans and the orbs.
That does make sense to me.
Yeah, that sounds a lot better than this strat.
Also fixes the timing issue because the tower person, the original chain person, will already have time to go out to find the orb. Just gotta be careful to not get hit by the Protean.
Okay, do we want to give it a shot?
Yep.
Yes.
Fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict. Shatter.
Biting. Southwest.
Your blood shall freeze.
Safe for Al is gonna be a B.
I don't know if this is a skill issue, but whenever I get knocked back to C, I always get a damage down. Don't know if it's the marker who is wrong or I'm just wrong.
Are you running there or getting knocked back?
Knocked back there.
Are you going to see every single time?
The light
No, no.
shall
When it's C, safe.
Such impudence.
C should be correct, but I don't know.
So chain people are taking the first Protean this time, yeah?
Correct. Already better. Here to every power of
Sorry. My mind just went back to the original, like, how
Okay,
to
just
do
go
this
again.
mechanic. Yeah, just go again.
Fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Northeast.
Your blood shall freeze.
B marker will be safe for people going out. both facing the wrong way.
Yeah, it's like really tight every time for me because they have like
It's
if I have
okay.
heavy.
I was letting people know it's facing
Oh,
wrong.
yeah, that's a good point.
The light shall usher in peace. Such impudence!
Think about your new strategy already. Should be at least.
Light consume you.
Orbs are soaking powers, but not baiting Protean. Chains are baiting Protean in the first round.
Kuro and tank, Kuro and tank.
We're missing a tower.
I miss. Yeah, just know I was not in the tower. Let's do one more. Then we can review some stuff.
Sorry, you said the old strat. So, trying to learn this new one.
What's that?
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
How could you do that?
Shatter.
Southeast.
While we're doing these strats, it don't really matter. Can you reiterate the strats so I can have it in my mind before we do it? Light ramp and strat.
Orbs are soaking the first tower, clockwise to where the orb starts.
Okay.
Chains are soaking the first Protean.
Orbs are soaking clockwise close to them?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going towards Bravo after.
I have.
The light shall usher in peace. Impudence!
The sense is fucking stupid.
Light consume you.
Already a bow tie.
I think what's happening there is people are getting double cleaved because the bow tie's too close to each other.
Yeah, I don't think you can do the thing with that.
On this last time it was not that, it was the chain breaking.
Oh, okay.
We had so what we ended up having on that last pool was we had our Saber and Effie at A and B. We had Ping at around 3, and we had Snow on this side of the tower. I'm not sure if that was like too far that the chain would break, but
Oh, yeah, it was for bow tie.
yeah, I'm not sure what is.
But I will say whatever, even if that didn't happen, I would be double cleave. I'm just looking at my vote right now.
That would mean that B and 4 are too close. Yeah.
No, I think. Wait. Double cleave by A and B
Like-
or B and 4, just to clarify.
Not a
Okay,
double cleave the tether.
Okay, I was at B. Someone else was at 8, right? I got hit by 2 passive lights, even with the thing breaking. So even if that didn't happen, we would have died because I would get double cleave anyway. So it would not work.
That's why I moved to east, because I could I can see that those proteins don't work, so I was trying to make it safer for the penguin live.
You have to be in the
I was
middle.
hoping that it wouldn't break the thing.
You have to be in the middle of the pizza slices. You can't hug towards the middle, and there's time between towers. But we can discuss it during our discussion.
So then the protein players have to be a little bit further out, and then the orb players have to be even further out.
So when the orb takes its tower, and the tower goes off, the orb needs to delve back to this side of the line. And there's time to get back here before this cleave happens, and then those 2 players need to be like that in this strat iteration for it to work.
Okay.
Okay. Let's wrap it here and we can review some things then. I mean,
I go bathroom really quick.
Alright.
Be right back.
I would just give it like a couple minutes and we can do that.
I wrote down timestamps, and that's all I wrote down for some reason. Like, I have notes, right? And then I have timestamps where I didn't write something next to the timestamps that I was going to talk about.
Okay, that helps. Is it on based on my stream?
It was based on the time.
Okay.
Like, the time of my, like, clock.
I am back.